Well, this team just can't seem to string any sort of a winning streak together, can we? We dropped this game against the Philadelphia Flyers in overtime, so we still did get the point, but that's a tough blow of a loss because we've allowed Philly to tie it in the dying seconds of the third, and then they come right out in overtime. Shot from the blue line goes in, and Rinne just didn't look like himself in that game. We continue to not be able to string wins together. Well, we strung a couple here, Carolina and Tampa, but we played two really difficult games against the Panthers and against the Lightning there. And then what happened before that? We were on a tough stretch. Yeah, we lost to Detroit. That was expected. And then some losses here. Yeah, I mean, we can't string it together. Haven't won 2 in a row since, of course, Tampa and Carolina. Managed to throw a W in there against Chicago, but we'd like to get it back on track. I've got to make a difficult decision here. This is a pretty good Caps team. Do I put Mason in the net for this, give Rinne the night off? Or do we save Mason for the game against Dallas? Because we're going to have a back-to-back coming up here as well. And I want Rinne to be ready for that game against Detroit because we're going to need Rinne against the Red Wings. Bridgestone Arena awaits yet another great contest. The Washington Capitals make their way into the building tonight. Obviously, we're looking to avenge a incredibly frustrating loss to the Flyers. The last time we played a game, the last time we were in this building, Pex gets to go again in net. I had to give him the nod. This is a good Capitals team. We're playing Alex Ovechkin. I want to give ourselves the best chance possible with the goaltending matchup. And I'm starting the first line this time, not the second line. And, lineup changes be damned. Okay, cover that. Lineup changes be damned. Power play changes be damned. We can't seem to solve our lack of offensive output. Yeah, we scored 2 goals in the last game, but 2 goals is never a guarantee to win a game. You score 3 goals in a game, you've really upped your chances to win a game. You got to like those odds to win a game. You scored 3 in a game. That should be enough. That'll be offside. Yeah, I'm having a tough time already with a breakout against Washington. I can tell this is going to be one of those kind of games. We gotta find a way to break through and click for like 3 goals. Someone's injured. Carlson, that's a big loss. Now that's a big loss for Washington. He got body checked by Blum. Defenseman on defenseman action. And he's down the tunnel, so it's really bad. He's holding his hip. I don't know that it's a hip injury. We'll find out in the main menu screen after the game. But you've got to hope that we can score 3 goals. And, God, that's my created player. I forgot that I had a created player. Whoa. I have a created player, and that's him. And he scored a goal. Gosh dang it. Well, my creative player just scored a freaking goal, and this is so awkward because I forgot he was even in the freaking game, and he plays for the Capitals, so that's good. Good to know that my self-created player has now scored a goal. Gosh dang it. He has come to seek revenge. That's what I get for creating him. That's just off the mark. So not only do we have to deal with Ovechkin, but we got to deal with my created player. And just ignore that. That is really going to kill, like, the immersion. Oh, no. I should have made sure to, like, delete that before I started this season mode. God, this Caps team is good. They are really causing a lot of issues. But we'll just play through it. We'll deal with it. And we're going to get Craig Smith on the board. I love what Craig Smith's doing right now. He can't be stopped. Freaking beast. 8 goals on the year now. And coming into the game against Carolina, he had like 3 goals total on this season. And within a handful of games, he's upped himself to 8. So definitely looking like a 20-goal scorer if he can keep this pace up. We're still pretty early in the season. And he could hit 30. But he's going to have to go on an absolute tear to hit 30. But I like it. Very nice job. That didn't last. That lead for Washington didn't last very long. The lead created by my freaking self-created player. I created that player like back in 2013. So he's been sitting in this video game for a long time waiting for his moment, and he found it early in this tilt. We're just going to flip it back into the right side corner. I was trying to flip it to the left side corner, but that's fine. Good play. No one's... you guys got to have that better communication. Figure out who's going to receive that one-timer. Both of you wanted it at the same time. Can't all be selfish. Big save, Rene. Big save, Rene again. All right. Defensive strategies are going to have to seriously be changed. Something's got to be altered because we're giving Washington too much time, too much space. Too good of a team to give this much time and space to. Now, I'm playing in the middle of the game here, so I can't really change things on the fly. I got to focus on breaking out the puck and across the rink, but a great stick. Oh, no. The defenseman came zooming up the screen. I'm playing poor defense right now. I'm so bad right now on D. And I'm flustered by the Washington forecheck. This is a good Caps team. I really underestimated how good they would be. I'm all over the place. I feel like I'm just all over the place with controlling my defenseman, defending this rush. I got this. We'll skate it up to who else but Craig Smith. Now, does he truly have the hot stick? Can he just score at will? Almost. Oh, he took a big hit in the process. Please get up from that. Keep pressure on that side of the rink, and that's why we do that. Poke free. Leg one, I thought was going to get it, but he never did. We haven't gotten a whistle, so I can't change the D strategies. Oh, it's across the ring. I didn't see that. It went across the ring, not into the corner. Poor defending. Kostitsyn is helping me out. And did you think I was going to do that move, AI? And I poked it back to center, so that move was all for nothing. That was a nice move to bait him with that move. Oh, why would you line change? And that will be an icing, so I can finally change this. Okay, let's try puck side attack. I can't decide if I want to go. Let's go collapsing. Yeah, there's my creative player again. Sweet jersey tuck, bro. My guy, at least he had style. He wouldn't stick and all. He had style. Can't fault that. Up the boards. We're just standing around on the breakout. No one's moving their legs. Hate when that happens. Rich Clune. Oh, Gostad. You got to get out of Clune's way. You denied him a chance. Gill to Comiskey. Now rifle that thing, son, and it's going to hit something along the way. We're going to try to feed it back in. My creative player has the puck again. Polsky to the outside. Been defended really well by Gill. Stick lift. Oh, if you fly the zone, I'll get it back to you, but he didn't. He went on a line change. I was talking about Kostitsyn. And Jay Beagle to Alsner. Back to Beagle. Where are we going with it? Don't take a penalty here. I don't want to see the Washington power play, but you are offside, sir. It's so weird to be talking about basically myself. I'm talking about myself. You're offside, man. Dumped in behind the Washington net. This has been the toughest team to really get any offensive action against in a long time. I don't know that we played a team that's been this tough on the forecheck, this good on D. It's almost like playing a reflection of ourselves, really. And, oh, there's the breakout. The breakout's wide open. Halischuk. I'm going to send this in because Spaling's just making a beeline for the corner and he missed the puck entirely. Our forecheck is not going right now. It's not humming. And I changed it before the game started. That'll be back to center. And it went off a Preds player on an attempted dump in. We have time and space. I was trying to 45-degree cut around the guy. See if we can do it now. Move around. Oh, Spaling almost had a highlight reel goal. I want to see a few more of those this season before the season does end. It's hard to pull off in this game. You can't just deke and dangle everyone, especially the AI. AI's pretty good. They're pretty good at defending you, and they're pretty good at recognizing things like that. I got to poke this one free. Go get it, Hornquist. I made that an opportunity for you. Oh, I got a guy. I've got a guy. I know a guy who knows a guy. who can put the puck in the back of the net, but the guy that can put the puck in the back of the net isn't Morrison. Pinch, Yossi, pinch. Good time to pinch. We're going to feed it on low. Rebound. I didn't know if it was going to be a rebound there. Who do I have? I have Klein. Dumped in by the Capitals again. Rene just leaves it along. We got to find the breakout. Everyone's standing way high in the zone. Way too high in the zone to create any sort of efficient breakout here. I'm going to go behind the net. And then out this side. There it is. You just got to get creative with your breakout against Washington. They're pressuring us everywhere on the ice. Kosticina put it right on the silver platter. And we've taken a penalty. Craig Smith, I think, has taken this penalty. So he did a good deed in scoring the goal and then did a naughty deed in taking a penalty. And we may not even touch the puck before the period ends. So this power play may not start until the second period. I'm only being half serious, but I might actually be 100% correct. I was only being half serious. No, the power play will begin with 4.3 seconds left in the period. I took all focus to just simply try to touch the freaking puck on that because the AI can play keep away. Yeah, I missed the stick entirely with that stick lift attempt and completely got all face. I think it was Alsner's face. Oh, here we go. Only the 20th best power play, though, in the league, despite having Alex Ovechkin. Block it. You got to do everything you can to block it. There we go. This is going to be a nightmare power play to defend, I can tell. That might be the most intense first period with the least amount of offensive action from both squads of the whole year so far. Both teams are suffocating on the forecheck, and defensively speaking, that could have been a wild goal. Oh, saved by Holtby. That was Gaustad with the look, the shorthanded look. Get up, helmetless Gaustad. Stay between your dots. It's the main thing defending right now. Stay between the dots. Ovechkin has been taken down. He had a good shot on net, and we're just going to be clean about getting this down the ice. Now Holtby shoves it along for Green. Goes over to Schultz, and Ovechkin to Ribeiro is my created guy on this power play unit. Imagine Ovechkin and my created guy on the same power play unit. My created guy's got to be like 90-something overall. He's like really OP. And a penalty to Washington. It's Alex Ovechkin. For what? What is this for? Interference? Roughing? Something of that nature. Interference. And he doesn't like it either. You can tell Ovechkin doesn't like it. He's ill-tempered in the penalty box right now. But he's going to have to just live with it. We're going to get 27 seconds of 4-on-4 before we go to our first power play. May not need to go to a power play to get a goal. We almost have one 4-on-4. Now it's Blum. Tees it up. Stick save again by Holtby. Weber couldn't keep it in. Brooks Laich has a chance to rush this on the odd man while shorthanded. Although they just began play shorthanded. Okay, now we can get it, and we need to get it out there and settle it down for the beginning of this power play. So, power play possession begins now. Oh, no, again, don't see enough help of anyone helping out getting open, so it's just taking more time off the power play than it should. At some point, the puck's just got to be rifled. That's an AI taking a penalty. So we negate our own power play of our own with about 30 seconds left in it, just like Washington did. And this is not me. This is AI. It's leg one in front. You see the little slash. You just got to stick right up there in Wolski's hands. And you could call that a hooking. You could call it whatever you want. Back in my day, hooking was where you'd get your stick into the arm. You have to literally yank the guy's arm off of his body for it to be a hooking penalty. Now hooking is just basically you touch the guy's hands with your stick and it's hooking in front. God, I took way too long to recognize Colin Wilson was available. They missed that pass. They will negate icing. Ovechkin negates icing, and now we can kill penalties. Both teams have killed penalties in this game. They've both been 100% killing penalties so far. Don't take another one, Craig Smith. You've already been to the box once. We don't want to see you take any more seats in the naughty seat. Oh, no. Weber is just having a miserable game. misplayed the puck on 2 different occasions and has now taken a penalty. I got a little overexcited with the poke checking button, and there's the goal. Ah! You could feel that was definitely coming. Eric Fair on the power play right after Shea Weber took that dumb penalty. It was delayed, and it means Weber will have to also go sit in the box now with a full 2 minutes of power play time coming up to the Washington Capitals. I'm starting to regret. I don't know. I'm starting to regret putting Rene in the net for the second consecutive. I don't know if it's second consecutive. It's definitely not the second consecutive game. It's more than that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm sorry, Pekka Rinne. We're just a god-awful team tonight. We're bad. And we should feel bad. All right. Well, there you go. Have the puck. God, I should have held on to that as long as possible. I didn't mean to skip that. But a penalty's coming up to Washington. I accidentally skipped the replay because I could have seen what went on. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, I feel sloppy in this gameplay. This is sloppy gameplay from me. It's just me being awful. Blum can't hit the net to save his life. I wanted to bank that off the short side just to see if it would go in. We're not going to score on the power play, so just go ahead and prepare yourselves for the power play to look even worse in terms of the numbers this season, because we're not scoring in 30 seconds. We can't even probably possess the puck in the 30 seconds that remains of the power play. Let's go, Spaling. If we're going to have a chance, this is it. I hope he had it. He dropped the puck after making the save, and that's it. There's your power play. Abbreviated, so put an asterisk beside that one. It was abbreviated, very abbreviated. I have no control over that. Don't boo the power play. It was abbreviated. Now, if there's anyone that can score that goal, it would be Kostitsin. And again, we're just fumbling around with a loose puck there. We were staring right at one. Got to get the puck. I know it's tough to go in the corner and get the puck against the forecheck. Yet, then that's why you can't screw up with the retrieval, because we're just giving up these chances. Washington has thrown us for a loop. They've completely thrown me for a loop. I have not struggled against a team like Washington. I mean, I'm trying to think back to some of the other teams that we played this season that we've struggled against. I know Tampa Bay, we didn't score a goal, but we had plenty of good looks, and we played pretty well against Tampa in their building. So I don't know if there's a team that, I don't know if there's a comparable game to this. I think at some point, if you're not getting it off the rush, you got to send it in deep and start cycling the puck or grinding away. You got to get a forecheck going, and then you got to start cycling it. You got to chip it in the corners, and that's just stolen right out of the air. Goalies are really not hesitating to play the puck. That's something that I'm noting, at least with Holtby. We saw that in the last game against the Flyers, that Brizgalov was not having an issue with playing the puck. Even though we had guys in the area, we didn't get that puck out. And now it's become an odd man situation. It was a very temporary odd man situation. We got to get the puck. There's nothing that I like about this game right now. There's not a whole lot of positives. No positive to be said about this. Oh my God! Brooks Like almost had a second of the game. Just chip it in. Just get it in deep. 200 feet away from the net. And we need to do what we do best. We need to, first of all, I think, let's just try changing. Again, we can't get to a loose puck. It's staring us in the face. Not the first time that's happened in this freaking game. We're not winning 50-50 battles. That's not even a 50-50 battle. It's just a loose puck that's right there. All you got to do is reach out and extend your stick and grab it. I'm thinking of changing my forechecking pressure. All right. Rimming it around the other side. Just trying to leave it into space for someone. It's Legmon that we've left it for. Oh, I like that. As long as it doesn't hit anyone on the way in and it tips in on net. Much better. That was the best stretch of hockey we played in this game right now. I'm going to have to chip this in. We just don't have anything. We have nothing. We have no speed coming up the zone. No speed to make it through the middle of the ice into the attacking zone. If you don't hit the blue line with speed, you're practically useless. We're going to get a power play, which has also been practically useless. Oh! Kostitsyn faked him out with the shot, then hit the post. I thought we had a goal there. Should have had a goal, but we will go to the power play. So we are on weak side lock. I like this forecheck. Or were we on weak side lock? Let's go 2-3. This is going to stay 1-2-2. Power play, yeah, I don't have a problem. We're 0 for 2 on the power play, but remember, abbreviated power play. We haven't really seen enough of the power play to make a full stop conclusion about what it looks like tonight. Try and do some skating here just to create a lane, and there it is. Oh, what a superstar celebration from Shea Weber. A superstar goal from a superstar defenseman. Freaking about time the power play did something like that. 10th of the year. How many on the power play have come from Shea Weber's stick? He's in perfect shooting spot. Someone's in the freaking goal crease. Somebody is hands down in the goal crease right there. Colin Wilson. He's just trying to take shelter behind Holtby because he knows that Shea Weber blast is absolutely headed for Twine. He wants to get out of the way. Fortunately, the referees didn't see anything. They were also trying to get out of the way of the Shea Weber blast. And now my created player just streaks down the wing and into a turnover. Very nice play there, bud. All right, I'm going to drop this to you, Halischuk. You better be ready on the net. And Holtby's just not giving up anything on that. No rebounds. It's so alleviating to score that goal with Weber, but it's so alleviating as well to get it on the power play. Morrison's going to cover it because Weber's way up from the point, and Weber will handle things in this corner. There we go. Good support play. Oh, yeah, I'll take that power play coming up. Another one to the Nashville Predators. Morrison's going to streak away. And he didn't pass it. I was trying to pass it. He ended up taking a shot that it sounded like hit the mask of Holtby. Power play to work at the end of the period. Can we get 2 in a row? 2 quick ones. And Weber draws the penalty. So it was earlier in this game where I said Weber was struggling. He took that penalty. Now he's made up for it. He's had a power play goal, and he's drawn a penalty. So, and that's going to deflect off Hornquist. Keep it in. Oh, I don't want to do that. All right, hold on. No. That should have been rimmed around the boards. Ovechkin will eventually clear. Shit, we should have had a longer possession than that in the attacking zone, but that's okay. Just kind of, the skating can be a little bit janky, and apparently the passing can be as well. Back up, because I want to get this in the zone. Oh, should we just give him the puck? Rocket it, but wide. Oh, Weber, you should have been on side on that play. Yeah, you have very little fine control over some of the skating in this game. And I could have easily held that in with Weber, and it just got a little out of control and away from me, but that's okay. Still on the power play. This is Craig Smith's time. This is your time to shine, buddy. Where are you going, Craig Smith? You're not even going anywhere near where I want you to be for a one-timer. Fisher. And Weber's just, Weber, I'm sorry. Oh, he's had every save. Thinking about Shea Weber. Put Shea Weber out here. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's still, no, it's Shea Weber's time now. I was about to say, maybe it's still Craig Smith's time. Oh, I went a little early, but still won the face-off off of Holtby. He's making it so tough to score. Can we keep it in and get one last? Nope, that's it. That's the period. Yep, that's it. Not a bad period, but man, the power play's got to be just a little bit better. It's just got to click a little bit better. Man, there's so much to be had from this power play. There is a lot of goals that could be had from this power play. It's got to do better. From a percentage sake, but just from we need it. And a good job running right into the goaltender and subsequently the net. Did we knock the mask off the goalie? Did I see that correctly? We won't see the replay of that. I think Kostitsyn ran into him. And of course, we have to take this outside the zone for the face-off. Are you sure you want to face that? Oops. I tried to stutter step on net. We're just floating pucks to the net with no real confidence. Oh, I can't get the puck back. Just losing time on the power play. It's wide open. Thank you, Kostitsin, for being able to retrieve that. Where's the puck? It's there. It's in the corner. We got to go get it. Keep it in. At least we kept it from going down the ice all the way. Man, nothing's going past Holtby tonight. Just the Shea Weber blast on the power play. That's it. That's all the power play has to show for itself. Some of this is just down to Holtby's just being a better goaltender right now. All right. Go down the wing. That's going to be an icing. We put way too much mustard on that. Oh, man, it was close. It was a good race. A good race for the puck. And so, unfortunately, those guys have got to stay on the ice with the icing. Get it, help out, and we're just going to cross-corner this. Pin him. I would have liked to have seen a board pin there. And now Weber, don't get burned. Good D recovery, but now your teammates have got to help you out. Up the middle. Now, I wouldn't normally suggest it. Oh, that should have been a penalty. I'll take getting away with that penalty. Should have been a penalty. Again, Weber is really, really up aggressive. I don't know if that's just because of the way that I set my defense. If I set him to bench and by setting them to bench, that makes them so much more aggressive, and that's why we're getting caught in another penalty against Washington. But I've noticed that our defensemen, they are getting caught at times, specifically Shea Weber. He's being caught a little bit flat-footed at times. It's not awful. He can recover on some of these, but can the power play recover? Can we recover some power play percentage with this one? How many times have they been to the box, technically? 5 times. This will be the 6th power play for Nashville. So our 6th of the night. 2 for 6 wouldn't be a bad mark on the evening, but you got to get some possession on these face-offs. We got to win these offensive zone face-offs. We're not doing enough. This is bad. This is really freaking bad. There's just no excuses for this. Oh man, I'm telling you, this is killing more time by just blocking it down and not getting it. Go get the puck and, oh my goodness. Roman Josi, just get the freaking puck, dude. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Oh my goodness. And we just, oh my God. Shoot it. Shoot it. What the hell was that? Oh my God. Yeah, I took that penalty out of frustration. I don't care. That penalty is purely frustration. This power play is trash. That was the trashiest effort I've ever seen this power play attempt to make. We couldn't even get the freaking puck back. Yeah, I had to hit Ovechkin. I had to do it. Sometimes you just got to let out a little bit of temper, because this power play is something else tonight. If that goes in, it's not even close to the net. All right, get back, Legwand. You're way too far up the play now, and that's my fault, of course. But we got to, once you make that play, you got to get back. All right, Blum. Down the ice. Blum's done a great job on this kill in the first nearly half of it. I'm really bringing that forechecker basically to the goal line. I'm going to bring that forechecker as far down as I can. I know he's got to skate all the way back to recover on defense. Now that forechecker was Legwand. He's going to create a 2-on-1. And a good chance. Easy little pad save for Holtby, but you're shorthanded. How greedy can you really get? I mean, I guess you could get pretty greedy if you wanted to. Oh, he pulled it off the goal line. Blum with a goal-saving type play. And it just been a great penalty kill for Jonathan Blum. Spin away from that to the outside, down low in the corner. I'm just trying to chip and kill time. And we have killed a lot of time with that penalty kill. We've got got through it. Stumbling over my words. Great poke check. That was Rene's poke check. I've got people all over the place in the D zone, and you see what happens. We're all over the place, and the puck goes in the back of the net. Something's got to change. I'm going to go 1-2-2 because I don't think we've been 1-2-2 I'm also going to go 1-2-2 red for the neutral zone forechecking pressure. But what are we on? 1-2-2 aggressive for just the forecheck, the actual forecheck itself. I'm tempted to make this offensive zone pressure. I'm tempted to make that full aggression. Defensive pressure is fine, but I might go high pressure, especially the closer we get to the end of the game. We need to be as aggressive on defense as this game ticks along and we're still trailing. But we just can't afford to be trailing with under like 7 minutes to play. So we need to kind of answer quickly if we can do that. I don't really have a whole lot of time to try and grind out cycles. That just, again, we've missed so many times. We've been right there, and we just missed it. You're not forcing the puck through Braden Holtby tonight. It feels like this is probably all the saves he's made. Or is this our missed opportunities? I think this is Holtby's saves, because, yeah, it is. Because he's had a collection of great ones. Yeah, that good deflection. And then that backdoor try. That was not much of a save, though, to be honest. This is the most recent play we just made. Just protect the puck and try to drive the net. We've made so many lineup changes, hasn't done jack squat for the team. Doesn't seem like it matters what my lineup changes are. It hasn't made a difference. It felt like it made a difference in Chicago, and I was like, oh, we made all these changes. We made these strategic changes. We made lineup changes. Seemed like it made a difference in that game. I'm just heckled by the forecheck. Forecheck in this game for Washington has driven me crazy. I knew it would from the very beginning of the game once we got introduced to Washington. Yeah, I'm just floating the weirdest stuff on net because you got to try something. This is also the grind line, so this is the fourth line. They're not expected to contribute much offensively. They're just supposed to eat ice time for the top 6 players. But you do expect them to contribute every once in a while. But in a time of need like this, yeah, they're probably not going to contribute. We got to something's got to change defensively. Our pressure defensively has got to change. We just look sloppy. Yeah, I mean, you can't even do anything with Craig Smith. The player that's been going the best, the player that's on the most hot streak, or the player that I would consider the most to be on a hot streak. Yeah, D-zone pressure's got to change. I need a whistle to change it. Yeah, sloppy ass on the defensive side of the puck, and on the offensive side of the puck as well. No one's helping. No one's coming down low to support. D aren't coming down to pinch and support. Trailing under 6 minutes to go in a game. No one's coming down low to help support that play. Now, we allowed Philly to come back and tie the game late. Can we come back and tie the game late on the Capitals? Return the favor to Washington. I mean, we're going to have to put more of an effort in than what we have so far. I lost track of who had the puck. I need a whistle because I need to change this. This is pissing me off. Staggered, and we're going to go high pressure. It's just not working right now. We're not defending off the rush very well, and now we have to look at something that Nicholas Backstrom's done. Oh, he's body checked some people. That's great. All right, full forecheck, and if I can ever change it, full offensive zone attack, full attack. We're running out of game now. We're running out of game, and you guys are making Rene have to freaking work. He is getting the night off against Dallas because that's who we play next, but it's desperation time now. It is full-on desperation time. Stuff like that's not going in. I don't know why I'm trying that. Blum, if you could keep the puck in, that's great. That was initially pretty good. Get over there, Hornquist. Now, I'm going to throw that on net. It created some chaos in the slot area. Pressure, 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 pressure. Be on top of these guys. That's why we're full forecheck now. 100% aggression. It was working, but again, running out of game now. It's high time that we need a timeout, put our top line on the ice. Technically, the top line is on the ice. Our first line is on the ice. Oh, I see Kostitsyn go. He's just not going for it. Get out of the way! You got to get out of the way. David Legwand, you got to get out of the freaking way, man. Just not acceptable. Just not acceptable what we're doing, the way that we're playing. I want that to go in so bad. This is great. Great effort. Get back on defense because we got it. We got to cover back. Oh, I want to strip the puck of the Capitals so bad. We're just facing another embarrassing loss. Dude, good job, Morrison. That was a great play. Dropped. Oh, that's not a good play. Oh my God. The skating right now couldn't be sloppier. It couldn't be sloppier at a worse point in the game. Oh, why would you pull up? I didn't want to pull up. Bank passes behind Morrison. We got to just turn on the Jets, man. Oh, I looked it off. I looked off the player. 22 seconds. Haven't pulled the goaltender yet. Just haven't had that opportunity. Haven't had that luxury yet. But it doesn't matter. We can't get a freaking puck back. We got to go. There's like 10 seconds left. Oh, Yossi, again, just like in the last game, has missed an opportunity to play the puck in the corner. This game's over. This game is over. Yep. Yeah. Frustrating loss, man. Well, we injured John Carlson for 3 to 4 weeks. Not like that mattered in that game. I think we need lineup changes going into this next one. We really do. I'm moving some people around again. I'm almost tempted to move Kostitsin. Craig Smith's really humming, so he's going to stay on the top line. I hate to do this. I didn't mean to press that button. I hate to do this, but we're moving Kostitsin. I'm going to put him on the right wing second line. I'm going to move Hornquist to the top line, and we're going to move some people around. We're going to shuffle some people. Halishuk's playing on the third line now with Morrison. Morrison's gone pretty good, so I like that. Mike Fisher's playing pretty good, but I'm going to leave that as is. I'm trying to think of what other changes. Maybe move Morrison. We're going to move up Bork and give Bork a shot on the right wing. There's really not a whole lot else to move. I thought there would be more to play around with than that. We're playing Blum on the top pair with Weber. That seems to really be the best pairing. But let's try, sorry, I meant to put, keep Blum up there, but Comiskey and Yossi. Swap those guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Yossi and Smith, no, I'm going to leave that as is because Smith down there is a one-timing option. Is pretty good on the left side of the rink. But Kostitsin, I like on the power play. That's fine on the top line on the power play. But maybe let's move Fisher, Spaling. Nope. I like that where that is. Spaling on the point there. Maybe put, maybe we move Spaling and Yossi around. We got to try some things. We got to shuffle things around. Wilson on the left side instead of Bork. Try that. I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we take Wilson off the power play and put someone else. Halishuk could be a good one. I'm trying to think of who we could sub in. Yeah, I think we're just going to put Halishuk in here instead and put him on the left side, second power play unit.